What's up, guys? So, pretty exciting news. We got a new project. Thanks to Alex. He brought us this beaut. That's a 1990 Geo Tracker. You don't see a whole lot of these around anymore. We paid $3,500 for this, and then he paid $500 for this. We'll get to that here in a minute. So $3,500, which the prices of these are going up, kind of. The nice thing about this specific one, because as you can see, she's a little rough around the edges, you know. There's no carpet, radio's missing, some of the cup holders, cigarette lighter. Anyways, I digress. The thing about this bad unit is there is little to no rust. The only rust is actually on the two doors, which will be pretty easily patched. There is almost no body damage. In fact, I can't think, I think the hood needs to be aligned, so we'll call that body damage. Why not? It also has a brand new rebuilt engine with basically 0 miles on it. So no rust, new engine. I would say that's a pretty good foundation. So then he picked up that piece of something for $500. Now before you freak out and think to yourself, why would you destroy one to make one? No, time has already destroyed that one. We actually took the jack on the other side. Here, I'll show you. We needed to jack this thing up to switch the tires, and when I tried to jack the frame up, oh yeah, crunch. She's dead. Sucker's dead. Side-by-side blog. Anyways, so right now we're kind of just tearing apart this tracker because it's also, which, you know, little history. This is the LSI, which back in, what is this, a 94?
Yeah.
Back in 94 was the top trim level. So this has got air conditioning. It's got all the bells and whistles in 94 that you can get, which is like 2 things, but still it has them, which his 1990 doesn't have any of that. So we're gonna, the goal is this. We're gonna take a bare bones, good solid bones. We're gonna take everything off this that's usable. We're gonna create a amazing daily driver that looks mint, that if you wanna go wheeling, you can. So on that I say, let's get it. Okay, so far, Alex has got quite a bit of the interior out. He's working on the last driver's seat. But I mean, look at that. Making some progress. The issue that we keep running into, because of the horrendous rust, is these bolts, and I say these because this seat and the seat that was over there, there's nothing left. So you can't pull them out, they won't come out, and you gotta, you know, be very careful. So we're gonna try to use the air hammer and just knock that nut off, or excuse me, that bolt off, and see how that goes. So here we go. So a little trick, if you get your carpet up, just go one of these U-wash places. Look at that. This is gonna be the cleanest this interior has ever been since it rolled off the factory floor, baby. Okay, so got all the seats out, front, back. Pretty sure we've got almost everything off the white truck that we need to make this bad boy a soft top convertible instead of just a hard top convertible. Well, he's still gonna run the hard top in the winter, but in the summer it's much easier to deal with the soft top. So far he's just transferring all these other pieces from the white truck onto the red truck. Got the carpet over here. Actually came out pretty nice and clean. Most of the stains came out, so that's gonna look awesome in the truck. But yeah, we're just gonna keep kind of transferring the old to the new, and we'll get back to work. Okay, so seats are in. Center console was there, but he had not actually tightened it down. So now all that's actually tight, permanent. Things are where they're supposed to be. This old tracker's starting to look like just an every old day vehicle. It's awesome. We were pulling this bracket here off because I can't, yeah, see how that's bent right there? That shouldn't be like that. So we're gonna throw that in the vise and straighten it out, because if you look at this side, this one stays tight to the body line. That one was out like an inch. So I think it'd look really dumb on the soft top when it was actually put together. Which kind of brings us to our next thing. We're gonna get the back seats thrown in, and then probably the soft top. And I think, isn't that pretty much it? He's gonna switch the dashboard. I just don't know how soon we're gonna switch the dashboard. This one is not. It's got all these weird fadings and stuff. The other one doesn't have any of that. It looks nicer. It's also newer. Has the radio. Has all of its little cubbies. So we'll get to that. I'm just not sure exactly when, but I mean, she's looking good. She's looking real good.
Fancy lights.
I actually already did mention those, but you should just mount them.
Mount them.
Put them where they belong. Back here. Oh yeah, something we also have to address. So this bumper, yeah, she's not really attached to anything, so we gotta figure that out, but one thing at a time. So we're gonna get back to work. So he is pretty close to everything being done. Look at that tape cassette player. Oh man, it's gonna be good. So this is the dash out of the white truck, which is essentially done. As you can see, there's a couple things, wiring harness we're gonna pull out. I think we're gonna get that heater box out. And then we're actually gonna pull the motor and transmission, but we'll probably do all that off camera because there's no, I don't feel there's any real reason to take you guys with us. But so the other one had all, you know, busted up vents and stuff. This thing is pretty much perfect. Still gotta do the back seats, but I don't think it's not one of your main concerns, right?
No.
But she's coming. Got a little pile of parts over here. There's the back seats. Still gotta deal with that hideous thing. We gotta switch over the headlights from the other truck as well, which we'll get to probably in the next couple days here. But I mean, it's looking good. All right, back to work. Well, for him at least. So we're all done with the interior. We're pretty happy with it. There's a couple odds and ends, radio, air conditioning, some wiring harness stuff that we're gonna do that next year. We've definitely done enough. This is something I kind of wanted to walk you guys through a little bit. So when you have paint like this is actually just a clear coat peeling off. You can get in here with some light sandpaper and get all the flaking stuff off, and then kind of smooth out everything. Re-clear coat the whole panel, the entire fender. And actually, usually when you're done with it, it'll look pretty good. So I'm gonna get to scuffing and painting this, and I'll show you guys the after effect. All right, so here is after we did the clear coat. We did a little bit of wet sanding. Now, just to stress, I mean, it's never gonna be perfect without literally just redoing it, because the paint underneath was kind of crappy, and we actually burnt through, when I was wet sanding, we burnt through a little bit there. You can see some of the gray primer underneath. But from 10 foot away, I mean, it looks like the rest of the truck. So, quick little tip, if you want it to look just a little bit nicer and you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money, or like us, we plan on actually painting this entire truck at a different point, so we're not going to waste that much time, but hey, not too shabby. So we moved on to the other side. Mind you, that used to be black. So I think she's gonna turn out all right. We also have to do the tailgate. It's still black, so we'll scuff that. I'll try to do a little bit more as we go along with this, but I, try to keep this video a little bit short. So we'll get back to it. still got a wet sand because there's some orange peel, but for a bomb can, I mean, come on. It's like 10 bucks. All right, so I'll show you guys when she's all done. She is all done. I mean, look at that beauty. Like a polished turd. Just kidding. It came together pretty nice. Obviously this project is ongoing. We did order the Rampage top, or the company was called Rampage. It's on back order. Been on back order for almost 2 months now. Super cool stuff. We're super excited about that. But we figured before winter started, we'd at least wrap this video up. You can see we tinted all of the side markers, tinted the back lights. Jump in and turn your headlights on. Here, keys. So one of the cool little things that he decided to do is he went to LEDs in all of his lights, headlights, everything. So normally those would be an amber color. And then when he turns his blinker on, blinker, just put your hazard on. Bam! So it's like that, you know, newer look on the newer cars. He did go back to the TSL SX Super Swampers, 29s by 10.5. Interior just looks amazing. I mean, the whole build really, if you can call it a build, but the whole swap over went really smoothly, to be honest. We did end up pulling the engine out of the white, actually the whole drivetrain, engine, trans, and transfer case. We took a bunch of other odds and ends. Like, I'm actually going to take that steering gearbox and put it in my Samurai because mine's leaking and I have the same one. But I don't know, as we continue, came together really, really nice. I mean, bomb can off of a Walmart shelf. I mean, look at the color match, it's crazy to me. I don't know. I think this thing's gonna be a little beast. All right, so that's gonna be it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed. One of the ones we've been talking about doing, because we've been doing the Samurai build, now the Tracker build, is we're actually gonna do a competition between the two of them, best 2 out of 3. We got some ideas. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. So if you just subscribed, I want to thank you. If you've always been a subscriber, you know, thank you very much. And we'll catch you guys next time.